Okay, this is my last match in the GeoGuessr World Cup 2020. Um, and I didn't even record the first round, so I'm jumping right into the second one here. I got 5K in the very first round. It was a very easy one near a near an intersection somewhere in the northeast of Botswana. Yeah, we're playing Botswana, actually a country that I really like to play and that I enjoyed very much. My opponent in this game is DJ, I think DJ Psych or something like that, and he is representing Ukraine. And as we will see, he's beating me in this game, and with that, I'm already out of the World Cup. Did not make it to the knockout phase, which I'm kind of sad about that because I would have liked to really play on my home map in Kenya. And now I don't have the opportunity to do that at least in this year of the World Cup. Here in the second round in Botswana, we are in Kanye. You can see the name on several signs here by the road. Actually, this round has 4 really quite easy locations, and then one where, yeah, basically you kind of had to landscape guess a little bit there, and I don't do it very well. I'm losing this game by, I think, like 115 points, meaning that 15 more points would have given me a draw. Only 15 points would have given me a draw, and then with that draw, I would have advanced to the knockout stages. So I'm a little bit, yeah, I'm pretty disappointed with that. But I don't know, it happens. I was lucky in other games. I think that in the Reddit League, I won one game by, I think like 7 points, something like that, against Heading. He'll probably know all about this, but he probably doesn't like to be reminded. Anyways, yeah, I'm pinpointing this location here in Kanye. It's the second 5K, so far so good. I think the third location is another relatively easy one. Botswana is, I think it's a fun map to play because, well, coverage isn't that large, so you can recognize the roads that you are on relatively easily. So this is, here in the third round, we are in on that northwestern road near the Namibian border. And it said Mohembo on that sign. And Mohembo, I think, is actually one of the larger villages or towns by that road. I do decide to walk around a little bit though, to be able to pinpoint a little bit more easily and to see what direction the road is really taking. But yeah, this northwestern road is recognizable by, for example, the grass that you have. Relatively green grass by the sides of the road, which you don't have in many other locations in Botswana. You often have to basically take the color of the soil into account and the extent to which you are in a desert or rather in like bushland with some trees around, such as here, and that can really help you find your location in Botswana. Except really for this round here, because really in most of the locations we actually find the name of a village relatively soon. Here, this is Mohembo. It's actually in the very, very north by this road. And we are here on a straight north-south stretch of road. Or actually we are just to the south of it in that curve. I think I will not actually pinpoint this correctly. I think this path is not actually the road that is indicated on the map. And that is my mistake. I think that I'm close to this path when in fact I think this is a larger road. Yeah, so we are further up north. So I lost 11 points here. So pinpointing this would not have helped me draw the game and then advance from the group stages. Wasn't even aware of that. So I think that the next round, round 4, at least in my group it is round 4, is the difficult one. So yeah, you can see here we are going to the southwest on a stretch of road that curves back and forth a little bit. I think I do know the correct road. So, and I do place my marker on the correct road here. But too far away. And I think that in the end, this is where my opponent, maybe he was like 20 kilometers closer to the true location on this same road. And that's how he won the game. I think if I look at it again, there are so many trees around here. I think I could have used that to my advantage. The road is quite evidently I think it's the A3 up there between Mon and so to the west of Mon. Mon and I think Gatway, is that the name of it? I don't know. And this location is actually very close to Mon. And if I had just looked at the vegetation a little bit more, I think I would have placed myself closer to Mon. The soil is very whitish, as it is up north, and especially in the northwest, and also in that very deserty corner in the extreme west. You have like white sands. But it's also a feature of the landscape around Mon. And then in Botswana, you can also use the direction of the car. So on this stretch of road, the car was traveling to the southwest from the northeast, right? We saw the northwestern road before, and along that road, the car was mostly capturing images while traveling north. So that was also one of the things that I used to find that road. So yeah, that's the one, A3. Northeast Southwest Road. Ganzi is what it's called. Okay, yes. And I placed myself here, and then I looked further north, which is, I should just have plonked down there. I think if I had just a little bit more time, I would probably have chosen the spot further to the north, mainly because of the vegetation around, and that would have been a very good idea. Instead, I get like not even 500 points here. Again, my opponent, I think in this round got maybe 600-700 points or something like that, maybe even 800, because I think that my opponent did not pinpoint any of the other locations, so they would have lost a few points relative to my score on all of the other rounds. But the only round that really mattered was that fourth round that we just saw. Okay, so you can actually see the white sands again, right? So this is close to Mon again. And yeah, you see again the very white soil, and also the fact that it's quite wooded, so that there are quite a few trees by the standards of Botswana, at least. Yeah, Botswana is very deserty in most locations. Shorobe, that's the name of the village where we are. And it's not a name that I recognize straight away, but I do recognize the landscape, as I said before. There it is again, Shorobe. I do recognize the landscape as being probably around Mon. And here you can see it, there to the northeast of Mon is Shorobe. So that's that. That's the 5th round. I think this is gonna be my third 5K. Not that it matters. But yeah, I'm trying to look a little bit and find the exact streets which are going off to the east and west here, or maybe north and south. I think you can see that's sort of the intersection where I'm at with that road that peels off to the south there. And I think at some point I'm deciding to just make the guess without exactly knowing that I'm there. But it's good enough. Yes, it's another 5K. So that was the game. As I said, it wasn't enough to actually be advancing to the knockout stage of the World Cup. But I will be back next year, and I think that for me it's actually quite good to have a break now, because I'm going on a holiday and I would probably not play very well in the next couple of weeks anyways.